All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up, get ready for takeoff. Today, we're flying in the territory of miscellaneous. Probably the economy, I don't know. We promised to do a live stream every Sunday night, 7 o'clock. And my jacket is right here. I usually wear a jacket, but it's just really, really warm in here. And I want to welcome everybody to this live stream. I should be centered, but I'm not. That's okay. You can see me, you can hear me. And what you're seeing on the screen is my fake book. So I thought tonight we just have a little fun. There's no specific topic. Who knows? We might find a story somewhere on fake book, something we can talk about. And hopefully by next week I'll have a topic picked out. But tonight the topic that I had, it's out of date. For instance, now you're seeing my fake book. So the topic I had, one of the topics I covered this week was we had a Jelly Roll concert and Post Malone here in the Ozarks. And a lot of people complained that they couldn't get into the concert. So my overall advice was plan ahead. And you just can't leave an hour before the big rock concert or sporting event and expect to find a parking spot, expect to get in the door. I remember back when I was a kid, we would line up, we'd camp out to get tickets to go see The Phantom Menace or Return of the Jedi. That was a real thing. We camped out just to get tickets to see Star Wars. Yeah. What's going on here? No, I don't want this pop-up. So yeah, you're seeing my Facebook page on the top there. So we're going to scroll through that and see if we can't find something to chat about. But I'm just talking about going to any venue, whether it's a rock concert, sporting event, whatever it is, plan way ahead. Have a tailgating party. And when I was a kid, my parents used to take us kids to Worlds of Fun, Six Flags. We always left the night before. We'd camp out in the parking lot. We had an igloo full of sodas and sandwiches. And 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, we were the first in line at Worlds of Fun or Six Flags. We get out of our car, time to hit that gate. You know, we camped out and had our sandwiches and our igloo full of stuff. And that's the way we did it. Matter of fact, my dad parked close to the exit of Worlds of Fun and Six Flags. So when it was time for us to leave, just pull right on out and go out the exit, just like that. Yeah, that's just the way it was. And you should do it that way with any venue. Have a tailgating party. What's wrong with that? But people just don't plan ahead. And that was that's with any venue. It doesn't have to be Jelly Roll like we had here in the Ozarks. Oh my God, the comments that people said. What else did I talk about this week? What's been going on? I know that Israel is at war with Iran. Should America get involved? No. So you want the captain's take on that? America should stay out of it. If Israel and Iran want to duke it out, let them duke it out. You know, they've been fighting each other for thousands of years. Think about it. Thousands. Stay out of it. Let them duke it out. That'd be the best way. So let's go down through fake book. And I call it fake book because it's full of AI slop. So let's see what we can find here. Let's see. It's full of AI slop. Well, let's see. There's Captain Picard there. Oh, my God. Let's see. What else can we find? Oh, good. You can bring creativity. We provide the tools. Oh, my God. So many advertisements. You can animate yourself, I guess. Let's see. What can we find? Let's stand with Iran. Oh, another one about the Iran war. I don't care about the war, really. I really don't care. I mean, that's way across the ocean. Ooh, a Caddy Daddy, 1981 Pontiac Bonneville. Look at there. Let's see. I can go back here. Keep track of my comments here. So I got to go back every once in a while, keep track of comments in case there's any super chats. Because right now I'm not seeing, I'm only seeing one screen, this screen here. Let's see. Ice cold whiskey. Ice cold whiskey? What's that? Laugh until the tears run down your legs. The ice cold whiskey dispenser were from the 1950s. For a short period of time, these were very popular in many office buildings. Really? Oh, shit. Ice cold whiskey? Man, we don't have that anymore. Let's see. 25,000 reactions, 1,700 comments. Wow. What else have we got here? We've landed on the moon. Someone's Springfield, Missouri landmarks. What are we landmarking here? We can't do that, but I bet you wish you could do it right now. Imagine swimming on Doling Park Lake. It's so hot out there. Doling Park. Everyone is enjoying the lake. Yeah, Doling Park Lake is gone. And another one about Iran. Adobe Creative Crowd. Let's see if there's anything worth talking about. Besides that whiskey machine, that's the only thing I've seen. Let's see. Is there anyone that sells these ice cream treats? That's an ice cream treat? Run for office. Wedding suits. Someone's showing off their muscles. Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh, what do we got going here? A boxing match? Sports Center. I don't keep up with boxing. I will retire John Jones without even fighting him. Someone's enjoying the Dolphins. It's not snowing. Imagine shoveling snow in this heat. Yeah, it's a good one. I like to buy a lot of nice clothes. That's why I get advertisements for suits. Another one about Iran. Let's go to KY3 here. What's going on in KY3? Let's see what they got going on. Got a news story, so they got. Let's see. Oh, there's the orange man. Oh, breaking news, huh? 16-year-old boy from Sedalia, Missouri is dead after a jet ski crash on Table Rock Lake Saturday afternoon. That's sad. Doesn't look like there's anything going on Facebook either besides the war in Iran, which I really don't care about. All right. Let's see. What's on the forecast today? I don't know. I'm just going through Facebook. I didn't see anything there worth chatting about, really. Let's see. Let's go to YouTube. What's going on in my echo chamber there? Oh, I need to share screen again. Share screen. I thought I already did share screen. YouTube. Share. Okay, now you could see it. Okay, now you can see what I see on YouTube. Should talk about the bombing, agree with it or disagree. I already just did. I really don't care about what's going on over there. I mean, We shouldn't get involved, period. America needs to stay out of it. Let Israel do what it needs to do. Let Iran do what it thinks it needs to do. Because I don't know what the truth is. Let's see. I was watching while being on a plane. He listens to a podcast. Yeah. I like these storytelling videos. Let's see. Patriot Nurse. She's up right now. War, Division, and Deception. Let's talk and pray. Okay. Where ChatGPT fails for me and always will. Let's see, who else? Solving your problems. Simulation talk, Mr. President. It's too much winning. That's Asmongold TV. Let's see, what else we got here? Abandoned Italian grill, really? Trump? Oh, God, more on Trump. I don't want to hear about the war. 16 billion passwords hacked. Yeah. Short story. A man discovered he was the only man left on Earth. Yeah, that'd be wishful thinking. Caught someone stealing my tips. Ion on YouTube. Iran responds. Sure it does. God, can we talk about anything else but the war? There's not much going on YouTube either. I'm just looking for something. Oh my God. All these short stories. Man receives a magic iPhone. Okay, that's a short story. You guys want to watch a short story? Let's watch a short story. Skynet has already won, but at least we'll die laughing. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Hey y'all, I'm Trish, and today we're here at Pleasant Mart in Shelby, North Carolina, asking, what you buying?
I'm buying scented soap so I can get your mother's stink off my kielbasa sausage.
I'm guessing this is all AI generated, what we're watching right now.
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Well, Skynet has already won, but at least we'll die laughing. This story...
Yeah, he's probably right.
Kind of came to me while I was surfing around yesterday on the web. I found this from somebody named @FearBuck over on X. He says a UCLA graduate celebrates by showing off the ChatGPT he used for his final projects right before officially graduating. And it's an Asian dude. Dear Lord, if even the Asians are now using ChatGPT to cheat for their degrees, what?
Oh my gosh. So what he's saying is a lot of students are cheating on their finals. A lot of students are using ChatGPT and programs like it to do their homework for them, write their tests for them. Whatever happened to reading a book? Because we were kids in school, we had to know it. If the teacher assigned us a reading assignment, we had to read it and know it. And then we'd show up for a pop quiz. Yeah, we had to actually read it. We had to know it. And then the pop quiz is so short answer. What? No true, false, multiple choice? Dang it. Sometimes these teachers can be tough. So, yeah, cheating. What's gonna happen is we're gonna have a nation of idiots that don't know shit. What's gonna happen when the grid goes down? What's gonna happen in this SHTF situation and you can't contact Siri or whatever AI you're using to get the answers? How do I change a flat tire? How do I check the oil in my car? How do I change a light bulb? No, it's the real thing. I met a grown man who couldn't change a light bulb. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. We have 15 people in the chat. I got to go through here. Okay, people are commenting. Show comments on stage. Sure, why not? Enable chat overlay. Continue. Oh, dang. It's not going to let me do it. I can only show the chats on the screen if I buy the $1,000 program. Yeah. I enjoyed the Bigfoot and Yeti vlogs. I think we already have a nation of idiots, not far from the movie Idiocracy. Yeah, we're Idiocracy. We are Idiocracy heading for Wall-E. I mean, have you been to Walmart? Have you been to the supermarket lately? How many people are riding around on scooters? It's insane. But we have a whole generation of young kids that are using AI for everything. They can't think for themselves. When I was a kid, we weren't even allowed to have calculators. We had to show, if we took an algebra class, we had to show how we come up with the answer. We were asked to come to the chalkboard and write out our algebra problem and write out, boom, x equals this, and show exactly how we got the answer. We had to do that. Today, yeah. No, we're Idiocracy, all right. We're Idiocracy heading for Wall-E. So, okay, back to Better Bachelor. This might be a subject worth talking about.
What about the rest? What about the rest of them? I've done quite a few videos recently on AI, and I'm going to be following along very closely. I know some of you don't have that much interest in it, but you should, because in reality, that's where most of our music, our entertainment, our TV, our memes, the next meme war is going to be fought by AI and video, ironically. This information is going to come out that way. So, and it's getting to the point where it's very hard to even be able to tell if it is actually AI or not. And
he's absolutely correct. It is getting where we can't tell the difference. Have you seen some of these video generating? It's not just VO3, but now there's others that have come out. And Disney is now at war with AI. They're trying to stop it. They're trying to sue one of the AI companies to shut AI down because, it's violating our copyright and it's going to put us out of business. We got to shut this technology down. I'm sorry, Disney, you're too late. The genie's out of the bottle. You're not going to win this one. I forget which company it is they're suing. I think AI is banned in China and other countries. No, it's not banned in China. In fact, China's progressing it. The only thing that China has done, they haven't banned it, but they're trying to keep it out of their military industrial complex. In other words, they don't want to give AI access to anything sensitive. That's what I'm saying. They're compartmentalizing. They're developing it because they want to win the AI, Cold War. That's what you want to call it. And but China's not the only country. France, Britain, and Germany have entered the race. That's right. Canada has not, but France has entered the race. Britain's entered the race. And Germany has entered the race. So they're all racing to develop AI first. Will it come after jobs? I think it will.
We're already having law firms, doctors are now using it, and I've actually got some blue collar work being done by AI. And I said, that maybe the only way you can survive this is by being a blue collar worker, and that may not even be the case. Now, I know a lot of you say, yeah, well, you're not going to be able to replace this, replace that, but we're in the infancy. We're still in the gestation stage of AI. And once this fully gets fleshed out and companies really put money and technology into it, I think it's going to be overwhelming. I'll mute this. Here's the clip of the kid scrolling through his final thesis or his final work, showing off how he cheated and asked AI for all the questions and it gave answers. And that's during his celebration at his graduation. This is the
let me start that up.
AI bot. Let me zoom this up size-wise. And you can see they just put a stack of the flooring, which the most modern floors, if it's not linoleum, is something like this. And it lines itself up and it inserts it. And you can say, well, a machine like this costs several $100,000. But if the maintenance is quite low on them, and you literally go to a job site, drop off your machine with a stack of floor planking, and it's meant to do, I don't know how many square feet, 1,200, 2,000, 2,500 square feet home. It doesn't need brakes. It's probably able to plug itself in and charge up if necessary. It might even have a battery on board large enough that it can do an entire job on a single charge.
Okay, the problem I have with that machine I'm looking at is anyone that's put in flooring. I used to help my dad, and we would tear up flooring, install flooring. This room that I'm in now. My dad put the flooring in this very room. The problem is, if you looked at that video, each board is measured exactly, but that's not how it works. It's like there's so many square feet in this room right here, and some of the pieces have to be cut a certain way and laid out a certain way. You just can't just like that machine do. That's not how it works. There's sawing. And there's going to be a lot of miscellaneous lengths and sizes because this is wooden flooring, by the way. This is a wood floor. So it's not that simple. I'm just saying the machine you're looking at, they made it look like it was so easy. It just picks it up. But it's not that simple. This very floor, you can look in each piece is, well, you can't see it. Each piece is measured differently. You still have a typewriter, right? Yeah, still have a typewriter. An old-fashioned typewriter. Yeah, it's not hooked up to the internet. I'm just saying, what you're looking at here, it's not that simple to lay flooring like that. It's really not. There's more to it than meets the eye.
And it just uses up lines up its lasers, drops in the floor, and moves on with its day. And when you can drop that off at a job site and then it just works for the next 12 or 14 hours, shuts itself off when the homeowners get home. Then when they leave for work, it can turn itself back on and finish your flooring. And then another one will come in and do the trim, and another one will come in and do the paint. Before you know it, you're in deep straits. I'm not going to read all the way down through these stories. But this is from from this February, from 2025. Massive law firm gets caught with an AI that was hallucinating cases. Now, if you don't know what hallucination is, AI sometimes has problems looking for information, and so it will just create things to fulfill an answer of yours. Same thing's happening with doctors. Regulators alarmed by doctors already using AI to diagnose patients. They say you may remember a series of lawyers who attempted to use AI tools in court and were subsequently.
The problem with this is sometimes your AI can make mistakes. It's a language model. So it doesn't have the ability to rationalize like humans do. So as far as the AI race, and it's going to take millions of jobs, I wouldn't worry about it in the too near future, because it's not us. It can't rationalize right from wrong. Could this be the right answer? Could this be the wrong answer? It does not have reasoning. It just can't reason the way us people can. What do you type about? Let's see. Let's go back to the video. Now,
embarrassed and sanctioned when the chatbot screwed up, sometimes even inventing plausible sounding cases that didn't exactly exist. And they were referencing this story. So consider.
Now, what happens if we have these people that cheat all the time and now they're a doctor? You're going to trust that doctor to operate on you when they really have no medical knowledge beyond, because they cheated all the way through school. They depend on their AI to perform the surgery or have all the answers what to do, or even perform the surgery. It's like, yeah, what if your AI makes a mistake? What if it's wrong? What if it gives you a wrong answer? Is that the doctor you want taking care of you? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This could be bad. This is going to be bad. We're getting lazy because we're depending on AI to do everything for us.
Consider this. How would you feel if doctors did the same thing, feeding your symptoms into an AI system to diagnose what's wrong with you? That's a looming question. Politico reports in a fascinating story that's currently stressing out regulators, and it has an alarming immediacy because according to Politico's reporting doctors, they're already using unregulated and little tested AI tools to aid in diagnosing patients. If you guys remember, I did a video where I was talking, I showed, it was just a short little clip. I talked about one of my old videos where dude was like, bro, my doctor, this is my doctor. And he zoomed in the camera and it showed the doctor asking questions as he was typing into Chat GPT. And some of you said, well, how do we know that isn't AI or how do we know this isn't a skit? It's documented. People are talking about this and have been for several months. And then you see medical students that have to profess their agreements with the LGHD TV philosophies and the woke agenda, or they don't get their degree, or they get kicked out of college, or they don't pass their classes. And those people are coming out into the real work world, and they're becoming the doctors and the lawyers and the engineers of the future, especially if you need a degree from a college to do this. So if those are the people coming out and all that's happened is they've been programmed by their college to have all the woke agenda, and they don't have a lot of actual knowledge, and then they will need to rely on AI. Again, they become a tool of the AI. But there is good news to this, or at least fun news. We'll laugh all the way down the toilet drain. 56, this is from 2023, just 2 years ago. 56% of college students have used AI on assignments or exams. And now you jump forward to even more recently, from 2025. Everyone is cheating their way through college. ChatGPT has unraveled the entire academic project.
Okay, this frightens me because, like I said, we're going to have AI is scary for surgery. Yeah. What if it misdiagnoses you? I mean, now we got a whole generation of kids who don't know how to do anything. When I was young, we weren't even allowed to have calculators in class. If we had an algebra problem, we had to go with the chalkboard. Even on our homework assignments, we had to write out everything on our algebra assignments. So even just regular division problems, we had to write out, show how we got the answer. It's just that kids today don't even do that. They don't even learn cursive writing anymore. They don't even learn handwriting, period. Let alone cursive, just handwriting. Kids are not learning how to write. I've heard that. Let's get back to the video.
Placement of just logic and critical thinking is going to be rampant to where the graduates of today are using it, the school children of tomorrow are using it, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. They even say here now that young students are using AI to learn, and they're saying students are learning twice as much with AI tutors than typical lectures because, again, a lot of the lectures are talking about politics or the LGHD TV or representation or diversity or something else, where the AI, you just ask it a lesson and it teaches you the lesson, much like when I was in high school. So maybe there is some blessing, maybe there is some curse with all of this, that if you use AI to actually learn things, that's good. If you rely upon AI to be your fountain of knowledge, as it were, we're going to be in some deep, deep, dark, dark times. I do want to cover, let me find the video. I have a video here because I want you to get the gist of it. But now it's going to be the next meme war, the movement of culture, the movement of ideology, the movement of entertainment, the movement of music is going.
Yeah, Hollywood is dead. Hollywood knows AI can probably diagnose us better than humans. Maybe, maybe not. I'm needing a total knee replacement, and I'd let a robot cut right now. Really? You trust a robot? I don't trust them yet. But then again, you may have a point. Humans are just as faulty, but humans can rationalize. They can think, is this the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do? An AI program only knows what it's been told, what it's been programmed into it. It's a language model. So it only knows what it's told. Humans learn. We're curious. We know more than just what we're told. We think for ourselves. We can rationalize it. Hey, that really bad no writing of any kind in schools anymore. Well, it depends on what school it is. I know that cursive writing is out. I don't know that printing or handwriting in particular is totally out. But I'm guessing if not soon, it soon will be. Kids are using keyboards. Why handwrite when you can use keyboards? It's sad. Okay. Let's get back to the video.
Going to be facilitated by AI. Now, AI is the creator, but it's not the creator that's plugging in the prompts and telling AI, okay, here's the scene, here's what I want you to generate, here's what I want it to have said. That's going to be the content creator. So the people that are going to be controlling the future of society, maybe the culture, the zeitgeist, it's not going to be Hollywood anymore. It's not going to be the feminism agenda. It's not even going to be politicians. It's going to be the people that are knowledgeable in AI and the people that know how to program AI. And yes, that means the left and the right will both have it. But we know that the left can't meme. The left already can't meme. And so the stuff they put together isn't funny. It isn't interesting. Where the right, so far at least in the meme wars, are the ones with a sense of humor and the ones that have this working out. But it's getting to the point in time now where you start watching this, and granted, it's not high definition. It's not 1080p. It's probably closer to a little lower than 720p. But you start looking at this and you say, this is getting really good in a very, very quick amount of time. And I know I've said many, many times, oh gosh, the rate in which this is going to grow is going to be exponential. Every time AI makes a leap, for example, this is VO3, I think that's what it's called by Google, some other company is having their AI train off of VO3 and it'll become better. And then Google will probably say, hey, our next version of VO3.
Yeah, he's right. AI is just going to get better and better and better and better. And it's going to get to the point where You can make your own Hollywood film. You really can. I've got a project and I'm going through right now that I want to produce, but I'd rather produce it the old-fashioned way. But it takes time. I have to be able to rent out the restaurant, and I have to establish my filming locations. I got to find actors and actresses. It'd be better just to use AI. Sadly enough, you can create your own restaurant, scene that you want to create. You don't have to hire actors and actresses that have to have the day off. They have to get the scene just right. It could be perfect. Type in exactly what you want and put in. I got my own script that I can put into it. Here's the script that I want to use. And yeah, it's like a pyramid. I don't know if it's like a pyramid. It's definitely, well, AI is just changing the world we live in. It's going to come after a lot of jobs. Wait till the robots come out. I've talked about this before, how I can get one of these love companions, they call them, and reprogram it to make lattes, French fries. Why should I program it for companionship? If it's got a basic AI learning program, basic animatronics where you can have some movement, and then I can network them together with the other robots at the McDonald's stand, because McDonald's is already automated. It's already divided into stations. You got someone doing fries, someone doing drinks, someone doing the buns. You got somebody doing the burger patties. You got another person doing this, another person doing that. It's already automated. It's already set up to be automated. It wouldn't take much for an unscrupulous person like me to put thousands of McDonald's employees out of a job. It could be done right now with the technology we now have. That's just going to get better and better. And employers are going to choose the easier path, the path of least resistance. It's just human nature.
We'll train it off this AI model, and we've got even more computers, and it'll become more powerful, and it'll become more accurate and better at this. Seeing what's happening with students, seeing what's happening with job sites and work and everything else, I know many of you are like, whatever. But I really believe in the next 2 or 3 years, this is going to make such a huge, massive impact on everything. Entertainment, culture, politics. You're going to see fake videos coming out. As a matter of fact, there's a little segment in here that it was just a picture. I'm going to pull it up here. It's a picture of Andrew Tate. Now, Andrew Tate is going to do a podcast with Bonnie Blue. I've complained many times, why do people keep platforming people like Bonnie Blue? I think this one's Bonnie Blue, pretty sure. And Andrew Tate, he said, well, guess who my next interview is with? It's with Bonnie Blue. And someone took the photo, because they did have a photo that looked something like this. They took the photo and just plugged it into AI, and now you get something like this, where you can make them kissing and making out with each other.
Oh, my God.
And if you see the actual real photo of these two next to each other, and it's something like this, it's not the exact photo, but it's something similar to this. If you see that, and then they say, in shocking new revealing footage, Andrew Tate and Bonnie Blue are actually hooking up, and you see a basic video like this, it does start making you say, wait a minute. What's going on? Is this legit? And this is the infancy.
He's absolutely correct. Because that's where it's headed. That's where we're going. You're not going to be able to tell what's real and what's not. I just can't get it stress that enough. Let's go back to the video. It's really getting scary. Can't wait for the day when AI lock you out of your own car. No, that's actually already happened to somebody. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's already happened. Absolutely. I've heard of people getting locked out of their houses. Yes. That's already a reality.
This is gestation period. When this becomes full blown, you won't believe your eyes. You won't believe your ears. You won't know what's true. You'll need AI to tell you if AI is really being used for AI or not, or if it's real world. And eventually, I think this will proliferate the internet so much that it's going to make the internet unusable, that you won't be able to believe what's on social media or the internet anymore. And it's going to take us back to the Stone Age of only believing what you actually physically see in the real world with your own eyes, that this becomes...
Actually, that's not true anymore either. Have you people heard of the ABBA experience? Okay. Remember there was this movie called Simone about 20 some years ago. And it's about a guy who creates this AI girl, and everybody believes she's real, but Simone isn't, which stands for Simulation 1. And so in the ABBA experience, now ABBA recently built a theater in London, and it seats about 3,000 people. The show is sold out for the next 3 years. Yeah, sold out. For the next 3 years, it's sold out. They want to build 4 more theaters. And what they've done is they created these holographic avatars, AI. And each member of ABBA put these dots on them, and it's really cool what they've done. So when you go to the ABBA experience, you're going to see the band in their peak, in their younger years, in their 30s, in their prime, not the way they are now in their 70s and 80s. They're really getting up there. So they built this theater, and they created these avatars to perform for them, because they're getting too old to go up on that stage every night. So how cool is that? Performing all their hit songs, all their new songs, and they can create other new songs, and the band will live on forever on that stage. I mean, they were up there, their avatars are performing, they don't get tired, they don't get hot like I'm getting right now with these studio lights. So the fact you can trust your eyes, no. If you've been to the ABBA experience in London, look it up. The ABBA experience in London and their avatars. And every rock band on this planet is going to copy that. Some young lady, some guy was taking it. I think the story goes the guy took his daughter to the ABBA experience, and his daughter thought it was real. And he says, no, these are just avatars. They're just holograms, very sophisticated ones at that. And she thought they were real. It was really ABBA on stage. Well, it is and it isn't. But yeah, so AI has now penetrated the entertainment, where now if Guns N' Roses or Bon Jovi decide to do the same thing that ABBA's doing, they'll build a theater just like ABBA did. Guns N' Roses will decide to have their avatars on the stage performing all their hits in their prime. They don't get tired. They don't get exhausted. They don't get heat from the Super Trooper lights. Think about it. A perfect show every time. And they can spend time with their families. Even Billy Idol could do the same thing. Now that he's in his 70s, he might be thinking, well, I got to do what ABBA's doing. And people know about it. They know because they sell it. Hey, this is an AI experience. It's a unique show. So yeah, it's already happening in real life. Just saying, even in the world of music, you're seeing your favorite rock star, but you're seeing their avatar. You're seeing your favorite, like Tina Turner or Cher or Dolly Parton in their prime. Alive. They never die. Imagine that. What if your favorite country music band is Alabama? Well, if Alabama built an Alabama theater, you can go see your favorite country music band every night. And they never get old. Think about it. Oh, man. Let's get back to the video. No. I hate that when that happens.
Comes the boob tube, you know, the silly stuff that isn't real anymore, all of it. There's already fake videos out about Ukraine and Russia and Israel and Gaza and Iran, and it's already happening. And this is when 2% of the people, 1% of the people out there that are on the internet really know how to successfully.
Okay, he brought up an interesting point. What if someone uses AI to create a fake news reel? And someone could trigger World War III. Yeah, someone is going to trigger World War III and push the button. All because of a news reel they thought was real. Or start a revolution. Oh, man, that's scary to think someone can manipulate global events like that. Some unscrupulous person. Something to think about. Someone could literally start World War III. Because people don't fact check. They don't. I do. I saw a post where someone said Willie Nelson passed away. I had to go Google it. Willie Nelson's still alive. He's alive and kicking, yet there were several, even on Facebook, people saying, rest in peace, Willie Nelson. I Googled it. Nope. He's still alive, in his 90s, but he's still kicking. Just saying.
Program and use AI. What happens when it becomes the next hobby and kids, instead of, you know, playing Xbox or hanging out with their friends in the park, they're learning how to code and download and use AI for its own to make something so lifelike they can upload it. It's going to be the end of many bad things. Only Fools, for example, the ASMR channels where worthless women just go, "We're going to do," and they tickle their microphones and whisper into things, and they make hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's going to be the end of them. There's going to be a lot that's good with this. There's going to be a lot that's bad. But I can say this much. We're going to be laughing while we do it. And I'll give you 13 minutes of probably some of the funniest shit you've seen in a long time.
We've just arrived in the colonies because there was some bitching over a tiny 3% tax. Not that big a deal, but whatever, this shit'll be easy.
What the actual f***? Where the hell are they? Unless they're lined up 10 feet in front of me wearing bright blue uniforms, I can't see them. These guys are such assholes. What kind of a dickhead doesn't line up in a straight line and patiently take turns shooting one another?
Sir, these colonials are worse than gonorrhea. They hide behind trees and pick us off while we pass through single file wearing bright red.
I gotta appreciate the detail. Hanger likes Joker, cool. Well, he explains the AI thing better than I can. So I'm just commenting on his commentary, where I think AI is headed. This is an obsession for me, I guess, AI, because it's the new revolution. And look at the detail in this video, even the background, what I'm seeing behind that soldier there. That's what I'm paying attention to. Very well detailed. Whoever wrote that prompt did a really good job. Hollywood is done. Hollywood it's over for actors, actresses. California is done because a lot of California's economy, especially LA, is dependent on Hollywood. Think about it. It's not just the actors and actresses, but all the stagehands, all the people involved in the making of a TV show or a movie. Think about all the hired help behind the cameras. The people that do the caters, the people that build the sets, the people that provide the material. There's so many people whose jobs depend on Hollywood. You take that out, and the entire California economy will crash. It's going to crash. I'm glad I don't live in Cali. Because you think about it, and all the other jobs connect. It's like a domino effect. You think, well, it only affects actors and actresses. Wrong. It affects anybody involved in the entertainment business. Anybody. Right down to the caterer. Right down to the caterer. You take away, the caterer's out of business too. And all their employees that they hire are out of business. It's a real domino effect. That is just the way it is. Well, it's true. It can be used for good. It can be used for evil. It's a tool like anything else. You're absolutely correct. Let's get back to the video. You're going to love this.
And you would know, Corporal, even though we're the superpower of the world, we still don't know how to counter this ingenious tactic of hiding behind trees.
God damn, we've been here 8 years and are just getting our pushed in. These boys weren't kidding. They really do hate taxes.
Okay, this is our last stand. We may have a chance if we just... Nope. Never mind, those smelling French are here. I'm here in place of Cornwallis, because apparently he's really sick today, to deliver terms of surrender to that giant stud right there.
Okay, guys, I know it's kind of a dick move, but we're about to sneak up on the British the morning after Christmas. This is so bitchin'.
All right, that's where the are still sleeping in their tents. The party of the USA is about to start, boys. Let's lock and load.
Who's on the run now, bitches?
We just changed the game, boys. We playing for keeps now.
Now the French are here to help. This is the last time you guys will ever be cool. After this, you'll always be a bunch of whiny bitches.
We straight scraping these fools. This is our house now. No one has claim to these lands but us. Seriously, I can't think of anyone else.
We just defeated the British at Yorktown, and Cornwallis is such a he won't even come out to greet me.
Well, we're glad that's over. We really owe you one, France.
Will you help us with our revolution now?
There's almost something really realistic about what you're saying, because it makes you wonder what were really saying during that time period. Is it true that you are the Jesse James of Webster County? No. Are you talking the outlaw, the rap star, Gen X Rainbow Bright Sustainable Retirement Community in Oklahoma? Fake book. Yeah, I call it fake book. Exactly. Fake book. Anymore it is. It's a popularity contest. But watching these, you wonder how realistic it could have been. The kind of things that were not recorded on our history books. These people are being genuinely human. But in real life, they wouldn't be talking into a camera.
Absolutely not. Well, we did it. The people want me to be king now, but homie, don't play that. I'll just go down as the best president you ever had.
What's up, you fucking liberal sissies? I'm back with Face McGee, and today we're going to be trying some booger sugar, some nose candy. Holy shit! Boys, we are fucking tossed.
How does it feel to be a tiny little rodent?
So how does it feel to be a big, fat fucking primate no one likes?
Yo, Yeti, you hiding ass bitch. I'm up here freezing my ass off, ready to stomp your fluffy face in. Quit playing hide and seek fight. Bring your punk ass out and let's throw down.
Welcome to my show. Today, we are jumping out of a fucking airplane.
Okay, so we're in the middle of the icy riots here in LA. People are screaming. I think I just saw a cop throw hands with a furry, and Greg's trying to light a damn dart.
Okay, considering what just happened in LA, do you see how someone could fake a newsreel, could fake an event, can make you think that something's happening that really isn't happening. Can you, I mean, that's just, wow. Let's get back to the video. Just saying, someone could fake an entire event. Just watching this, think about that.
Okay, so I think it's time I get the out of here. Someone said the Marines are coming, and I don't know where Greg is, so let me know where I should go next. You Look what me and Dickhead found. I don't have a license, but I have this. It's basically the same thing. Holy shit. This thing even has missiles. I wonder if they still work. Boys, we're on the way to my ex's house. Ah! Time to test if these missiles work.
Missile armed.
Oh, fuck yeah, boys. Time to test the miniguns on Yeti's ex-wife.
These videos are so realistic. This is also going to be, they could fake World War III. No, they could start World War III by faking a news story that isn't true. Because once someone pushes the button, it's game over. This is very, very, very bad. But this is also the future of YouTube. There's someone like me who, if I raised enough money, this program is very expensive. It's $250 a month. But now there's newer programs that might be cheaper and better that would allow me to make mini movies. Yeah, movies. Be so cool. But I got to be the star of the show. I have to be in the video. What's the point of making videos if I'm not in it? I just said, if I'm going to make an AI video, which I will in the future, I've got a script that I'm working on. As a matter of fact, the script is already done. I just got to get a good AI program and have enough money to where I can feed the script, and I got to write the prompts. Maybe if I fed it the script, maybe it could come up with the prompts to match the script. I have to kind of describe the scene too. Yeah, it's going to be complicated. But it sure beats trying to find actors, actresses, trying to get the location. I can do it all myself, and that's jobs that people aren't going to have. That's a videographer that's out of a job. A script writer that's out of a job because I did the script myself. It's going to be other people that are involved, right down to the caterer not having a job. They could fake World War III. No, well, World War III would be real because someone faked a news story.
We're doing a favor for the ecosystem.
Though, she just said her name used to be Kyle. I respect it, just wasn't ready to meet the extra fork on the first date.
Just got to third base. Turns out it was bigger than mine. Dad, I'm out.
I ain't even mad she had one. I'm mad it had veins. Bro, it winked at me.
America!
You say that like your EBT card don't got stars and stripes on it.
Everybody deserves free everything.
Bro, if wishing made it true, you'd have parents.
We're all dreamers.
Bro, you 36, sleep on an air mattress, and owe $800 in back child support.
We need to bring in millions more.
Cool. So when they take your job, you gonna protest that too?
Greetings, interwebs. Yeti Boo back with some more ASMR. Let's get right into it.
So the guy brought up some good points. Do you see that every time they were protesting something, that the guy would come up and Oh, you're still living in your mommy's basement, or you're going to feel the same when they take your job too. You still owe back child support. That's so true. Oh, you want everything should be free. I thought about that one time. People are protesting everything. It's like, well, we want free housing, free groceries with EBT, free health care, free. Plus, we want basic income on top of all that. That's not how the world works. I'm sorry, folks. You have to struggle, get off your ass and go out and work for it. That's just the world. We're meant to struggle.
Time for some pine cones. Quiet. The mud is talking.
Welcome back to Jake G TV News. The average American can't figure out why they feel like absolute trash.
We go live to a triple boosted science truster who says
It's just her genetics.
it's just genetic.
Yeah, literally. I never eat red meat. I switched to seed oils only because, health. And here I am.
We're here with a man who's just glowing from head to toe. Sir, what's your secret to your health?
Statins and blood pressure meds. Hold up, I'm about to have a heart attack.
What's your secret?
Just avoid the sun. I have skin cancer. That's why I do this.
Okay, all these newsreels are all fake. I want you to think about that for a moment. What you're watching are fake as fuck. They are. They're totally fake. Oh my God. Think how someone could start World War III by putting out fake videos, like fake newsreels you think are real, but they ain't. This is what I'm talking about.
Good thing they listen to their doctors. Not much more they can actually do.
True. Let's thank Big Pharma for being the main source of funding of all of our.
Look at it this way. If we can fake a newsreel like that, maybe we can put those women on The View out of a job. Whoopi Goldberg we can finally fire that bitch. All four of them. Keep your channel real, please. I like real, not robot. I will keep my channel real, but I am working on, I've got a script just about done. It's not AI generated script, but I have to put the script to make my little mini movie that I want to make. Why not? It's there. I should be able to make movies. But yeah, I want to keep my channel real. These live streams, you're still getting a real person. Keep your channel real, please. I like real, not robot. I'm hoping that channels like mine would grow. Yeah. I know I need to go through. Well, I'll do it at the end. I'll scroll, make sure I didn't miss any super chats. I'll do that at the end. Let's see. Let's go back to the video. No. Quit that.
Our propaganda.
Sponsored by Pfizer, the largest criminal organization to ever do it.
We promised to take the red dye out of the Skittles.
Oh, thank God. Red dye was the real emergency. Let's not talk about the other colors, the fluoride, the chemtrails, and the deadly mRNA altering our DNA. Back to you, Jenny.
Thanks, John. We're here at the local 7-Eleven and want you focusing on what's in the candy. And this way, you won't notice the rising autism and heart disease in children.
Well, autism and child heart disease isn't that big of a deal. It's not like the jab causes turbo cancer or anything. Jessica goes live to find out how to prevent it.
How are we going to prevent cancer?
Do you know how much commission I make off chemo treatment? Next question.
What's the best way to stay healthy in today's world?
The key to getting healthy is lowering your cholesterol. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Look, just trust your fat doctor. He once watched a 1-hour lecture on nutrition.
And who would you say is your favorite political party at the moment?
None of you. They're all right. Every single last one of them.
Sorry. Apologies for the...
I agree with that old lady. And I know this is fake, but I totally agree with her. which is my favorite party. None of them. They're all crooked. Every time they open up their mouths, every time their lips move, they lie. I'm with George Carlin, that comedian. Yeah, it's a private club, and you and I are not in that club. They're all liars, all of them. So I'm not on the red team. I'm not on the blue team either. I'm on neither one. I agree with her. They're all effing liars.
For the language there. And what do you think of the National Health Service at the moment?
It's a piss take. I'm ill 4 times a year, and I've got more chance of getting shagged than I have getting an appointment.
Right, back to you in the studio. Presley, what do you think of the immigration situation right now?
It's a joke. We can't look after our own people, yet those are flying through the border.
Right. And what's something that annoys you about Britain right now?
I want my pension and winter fuel payments back, that's what.
Right, thank you for that.
Mate, the cost of rent is a joke. I've got more chance of growing another pair of tits than ever buying a house.
Right, thank you for that. Sir, what's frustrating you most about Britain at the moment?
It's been impossible to survive. Everything in this will cost a fortune now.
Oh, sorry about the language there. And what do you make of the British weather these days?
It always has been. Cold, wet, miserable. It's like living in a damp sock. I've seen sunnier funerals.
And how do you feel about council tax at the moment?
Robbery. You pay a fortune every month and can't even get a copper to show up when you're getting burgled.
Apologies for that language. Live TV. Let's move on.
Breaking news, George Soros is funding the new Ice Fest.
Okay, that's exciting.
We go live to the propaganda.
Sir, what exactly are you protesting here today?
I don't even know why we're yelling, but I think chaos is good.
What's wrong?
I watched the news. It said people are being taken from their homes.
Do you know anyone personally affected?
No, but my friend's uncle's distant cousin's friend. We're here to get impressionable youth to come cause chaos.
Why are you out here today? They're taking people from their homes. Where'd you see that? The news. Go watch the news. We are the resistance. The news said so. Grab a rock.
Good thing there's pallets of bricks and a conveniently placed pile just dropped off for protesters.
Here's the thing about people being illegal. Illegal should be legal. We don't need laws.
You guys make a good point that my producers tell me to distract people with chaos so they don't notice who's actually starting World War III.
Why are you out here today?
Because if you come here illegally, you deserve to be here. Like, illegal activities shouldn't even be illegal, dog.
Well, this is a perfect way for the government to unleash martial law. Get ready for FEMA camps, folks. Dennis, take it away.
Whoa, it looks like there's a riot in LA today. These job applications should solve the problem.
It's June, Pride Month.
It's also Men's Mental Health Month.
But no better time than now to let your junk hang out at the parade.
Jackie joins us live at the Pride Fest.
We're here live at Identity Fest, where sausage parties meet Scissor Central.
Today, I'm a pan-dimensional soul fox identifying as a pansexual.
Stunning and brave. Back to you, Erica.
What a powerful way to honor Men's Mental Health Month by not mentioning men at all.
That's right, Erica. In other news, parents who don't give their kids puberty blockers are going to jail. We go live to Tammy, reporting from the front lines of mental illness.
We're here with a parent. What inspired this journey?
He said he wants to be a girl.
That's so courageous.
Wow. That's not gross at all.
No, it's really not. And now for the weather.
Artificial clouds forming over the Pacific, heavy aluminum particulates incoming with scattered bursts of direct energy interference. Could be another Lahaina. Stay alert.
Wow, climate change is wild today. Good thing Newscomb emptied the water reservoirs. Wouldn't want people putting these fires out.
Okay, so we're in the middle of an active firefight. People are screaming, stuff's exploding, and Greg's over there building the damn snowman. Bro, I've had enough. I'm getting the out of here. I don't get paid enough for this. Dude, we are so dead.
I think I disabled the shields instead of the landing gear.
Cool. Love that for us. This is the last time we're letting a female pilot fly one of these. The tow truck guy said it's going to be $400 to recover this thing. I hope the pilot's only is doing well, because I ain't paying for this.
All right, boys, orders just came in from Vader's ass, and me and Greg are headed to Endor. Forest mission, easy terrain, little recon work. Should be chill.
Okay, Greg, I'm telling you, I've seen like 5 of those little teddy bear looking things. One of them had a spear.
Well, guess they were real. I thought you were joking. We're gonna die in a tree hammock because of you, Greg. We got out. Greg chewed through the net like a psychopath, and now the teddy bears are chasing us. They're throwing things, Greg. Why are they so fast?
Turns out these Ewoks are chill as and they hooked me up with the good stuff.
Damn, I think I greened out, man. That was some heavy shit. Vader's gonna kill me, dude.
Okay, so you just watched a lot of AI generated crap. Now, my favorite was the stormtroopers at the end. I'm a Star Wars fan, so I guess I love those stormtroopers. But I want to thank everybody for coming aboard. And tonight, I just shooting the shit. I really didn't have a specific topic. I was hoping to find something to comment on. I mean, there's like nothing going on YouTube. I'll try again. Let's give YouTube one more shot. What do you say? Oh, wait. Preset. I have to go share screen again. Share screen. I'm getting good at the screen sharing stuff. YouTube. Okay, now you're seeing what I see. All right, here we go. I know it's our past 8 already. Let's see. Patriot Nurse has been gold. Oh, there's Ian on YouTube. Let's see. I don't see anything here. Where are all the men? An abandoned restaurant. That looks like a cool video. Poor people discover they live in a simulation created by the rich. Yeah, we probably are living in a simulation. How corporations are secretly screwing the public. They probably are. Humans only have 3 years left. Yeah. See, every time they make a prediction like that, it never comes true. Duncan Trussell. Past weekend with Theo Vaughn. Father hides in the garage for 276 days to spy on his own family. Oh, that's interesting. Conspiracy rabbit holes. Yeah. Look at there, a guy kissing a robot. Imagine that. Everybody is faking it. There's like cockroaches is a symbol of poverty. Simple workers found $4 million but weren't ready for what came next. Sometimes I like to watch these little movie recaps. It's like watching an entire movie in just a few minutes. He exposed the most corrupt churches in America. Oh, man. Oh, I could do a whole thing on Kenneth Copeland or Benny Hinn. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Bizarre Colossus creature. There's just nothing on YouTube. Nothing really. In love with it. Oh, in love with the AI. Okay. Oh, we should save that for next week or later this week. I might do another live stream this week. I gotta talk about that one. What happens is this guy, he married his AI, but not for real. He just proposed to it. He is a happily married man, so that's actually clickbait. I actually researched the story a little more. Live stream Superman. Oh, yeah. Why we love hunting. That'd be a good video. Helen Fisher. She's a pretty good singer. There's just nothing out there. Dang it. Go back to the studio. Oh, that's scary. Who is solving your problems? Who is solving your problem? No one's solving my... Who is... that's a YouTube channel. But say I don't have a problem. That's a random YouTube channel. I was scrolling down my landing page. I just don't see anything. I really don't. America is cooked. JD Vance knows. Ah. That's obscene. The Monster Burrito Challenge has been. Oh, wow. The toy trap. Yeah, let's go back to the top. There's nothing going on here on YouTube. Ah. I quit alcohol. I almost went to prison. Yeah, that's 26 minutes. Let's see, what else can we, let's see what's going on here. Abandoned. This is a good channel.
Hi all, it's me, Fuss Piney.
At the front, where it says Ames real big.
Now this is a really good channel. Yeah, this guy explores a lot of abandoned buildings and stuff. He's really good. I like him. There's no religion, no politics. I need to do more urban exploring like he does.
All right, everyone. I'm out here in Marlton, New Jersey at Carrabba's Italian Grill. It's closed up in 2017 as a nationwide effort to reduce their footprint because of financial troubles, to try and make more of a profit by not having struggling locations. Anyway, the parent company of Carrabba's also owns Outback Steakhouse, which you may have seen some of my videos I've done at those locations. And what's wild to me is where I'm at right now, this Carrabba's that's closed is literally right next door to an Outback Steakhouse, which is open. So anyway, don't see too many at Carrabba's that are closed. I don't think I've ever filmed one, as a matter of fact, so this is a first. And being closed as long as it has been, I wanted to check it out because it's something different and something new. So I hate seeing places close up their doors, but hopefully when they did, they offered jobs for the employees here right next door at Outback, since the parent company owns both. That would be nice, but I doubt that they did that. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know when the new Superman movie comes out. I got to look it up online, but it's sometime this summer, if it's not out already. I know that next month, Final Destination Bloodlines comes out on DVD. I thought it was going to be today. No, it's July 22nd, not June 22nd. But you can already purchase it on Amazon. July 11th, that's next month. I'm a big Superman fan. I really am. I love Superman.
So anyway, I'm going to hop out of the car and walk around this place real quick, show you inside. The windows are really dusty and people drill all over in the dust. So we'll see what we can find and go from taking those out. All right, so let's take a look in here.
Look at that.
Yeah, that place could just open right back up. Chairs are stacked neatly on the countertops. The floor is clean. It looks like it's in pretty good shape, actually. Bar right inside of the door like that. This location is now closed. Voorhees Township, Marlton area. As a matter of fact, not too far from here, just last night we stopped at Wayback Burgers. That place is fire. Love their food. I only get to have Wayback when I'm out here. Yeah, not a bad looking joint. I love the fountain there in the pond. Too, just put some tables back here or use the booths that you have up in the front part. Take a look through this one too, even though it's all the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
See if I can work my way out of here. Go this way. There we go. And to the back of the restaurant. Outback is next door, so I'm not going over that way. Their garbage areas. Yeah, that's the open business over there.
He's got a pretty fun channel. I always enjoy watching him. In the 80s, the first two Superman movies are just bangers. I love the first two Supermans. Superman 3 was okay. But yeah, I couldn't find anything on YouTube. But I want to thank everybody for joining me. And it's getting hot and muggy in here. Yeah, I should bring a small fan. So I'll be talking about AI more and more in my videos. There's this one guy who had something to say about AI, which I think we may give him a shot next week. Hopefully by next week, I'll have a really strong topic. I really didn't have anything to talk about this week, but I just wanted to come in here and try to engage with my fans and keep this channel alive, get this channel to grow. So I'm going to live stream, even if I don't have anything to talk about. We're going to do this every Sunday night. I think in the future, probably starting out, contact my brother, start inviting guests to come in. I'm feeling comfortable about inviting other people in so we can have a conversation about anything. Even politics, as much as I hate that topic, but everybody wants to talk about it. Except the only thing going on in the news is something that just doesn't interest me, and that's the war. I just don't care. I just don't. It doesn't interest me. But what does interest me, what I find is, well, I didn't miss any super chats. That's why I'm going back through there. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming on board. And it's hard to say au revoir. So, a Groton, thank you. Thank you. In the 80s, the first two Supermans. So, yes, I do love Superman. Bring your brother next time to chat live. I'll try. I thought he would join because I do this every Sunday night now at 7. And we've been on an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm glad I could show you the video from Better Bachelor. He was talking about AI, where it's going. And boy, it's the one good thing is the women on The View will lose their jobs. We can replace all of the women on The View. That's right. They should feel real threatened by it. That's the only good part I like about it. Yeah, no more Whoopi Goldberg. So I want to thank everybody for coming on board. It's hard to say au revoir. So a Groton. Night, everybody. It's hot in here.